Okay, it's Monday morning here in the Philippines, and I'm getting over Mount Pinatubo's revenge. I don't know where this came from. Usually I don't get this sick or get sick where the stomach's bothering me, the back end's bothering me, and it's just this vacation has just been one after the other. So let's recap a little bit. The last couple of days I haven't did any vlogging or posted anything on here. I even haven't posted anything for the last couple of months due to I wanted to make sure that I'd be posting stuff from the Philippines or about the Philippines. So to start with, it has been crazy to get here. I posted earlier stating what had happened in between flights and everything, and it's been nuts. I mean, really has. First day we got here, we got in late. The next day, I think it was Thursday or Friday. Thursday? I can't remember. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Tide was high. My daughter was with us here and just wanted to go swimming. As soon as I hit the water, my ear plugged up. Yep, it's happened before. I've had this problem where the ear, it just get wax buildup and get stuck in there. I figured this was just water. So, swam for a while, came out, tried pounding on the head, tilting sideways, doing all that. It didn't want to come out. Got a couple of Q-tips. Figured put it in the ear, it's the right ear. Figured I'd put it in that and see if I can get the water out little by little. It did want to come out some, but not enough. So gave it a swish around, and it seems like I plugged the ear solid with wax. So that was okay. I know what needs to be done. It needs to be flushed out. I've had it flushed before where it's come out, and we just had to find a place to do it. So Wednesday, no, that was Saturday. I don't know what days it is anymore. Saturday, we went into Barangan. We went into the doctor's hospital. Okay, got to the doctor's hospital nice and early, filled out some paperwork, got a card, and then I don't know if it's the nurse or whoever she was there or the attendant said that the doctor wouldn't see us. This was around 9 o'clock because it's a head thing, so it's ears, nose, eyes, throat. We'd have to go see that doctor. She told us where he was, and we figured, okay, we'll go down there. There's a clinic. So we got in the tricycle, me, the wife, my daughter, and my daughter's son went down there, and he says he's not going to be back until November. We're like, what? Wife is asking around, and I guess that doctor is on vacation in Canada. So I have two options. Try and flush it myself, which I've done in the past and it's worked, or wait until November. So from there, we went to one of the pharmacies. There's about four pharmacies we went to. Three or four pharmacies we went to. And so needed a syringe, usually a bigger syringe with no needle on it, of course. And so it can suck some saline solution out and then squirt it in the air and it would flush it out. No problem getting the syringes, so I asked for saline solution. They don't know what saline solution is. Okay, it's kind of a common thing that any pharmacy or even hospitals have. That's the one thing that that's always available for flushing IVs, for if you're dehydrated, they hook it up and they put it in your veins if you're dehydrated. So go to the next pharmacy. Went to the next pharmacy, same thing, asked them for saline solution. They don't have it. Now this is the wife talking to him, so I'm not really understanding what's being said. They may just not keep it. And again, here in the Philippines, it's different than in the States. They do things differently. Okay, go to another one, same thing. And then we were going to go, then it was at the point, it was like, I'm just going to have to wait or go down to Tacloban and see the hospital down there. Okay, as we went into another mall type area, the wife wanted to do some shopping there, and we wanted to look at some cabinets for the house. There was a pharmacy, so she went in there, and again, saline solution, no saline solution. Outside, me and the daughter are speaking there, and she says, well, maybe they call it something different here. And probably. My patience was kind of wearing thin. So I went in by myself, and I said, let me speak to the pharmacist. The pharmacist came out, and she's like, I told her, ma'am, what I'm looking for is saline solution. All right, it cleans out IVs, you can do this, you can do that. And she kind of, so you could see something was clicking. So she went off to the side, behind one of the counters, looking around, came back with a bottle, and it was sodium chloride, 0.02%. Guess what? Saline solution. My daughter was right. Thank you, dear. So they go by a different name. From there, I figured if I do it myself, and that's where it kind of dawned on me. I wanted to, from there, after we did some shopping, I said, let's go back to this doctor's hospital. It was around 12 o'clock. And I wanted to speak with the doctor. If he was the one that could tell me or even flush it out for me, instead of talking to someone else. So when we got there, again, the wife talked to this, I guess, receptionist. And they're saying no, and I said no, I'm insistent on seeing the doctor. She said, okay, come back at 4 and we'll try and get you in. Meanwhile, there's a ton of people. Now, the doctor's hospital is the one that's a private hospital where you pay for it, and it's not the regional one. Okay, so we went, did some shopping, went to one place to get some cabinets. There's cabinets going to be coming in here. They're going to assemble them and put them in, and that's some of the stuff we wanted. Went, got something to eat, and about 3:30, we went back to the doctor's hospital. The same person was there, and she said, okay, sit down and we'll wait for a doctor to come in. We don't know if we're in line or waiting for everybody else to leave. As we're sitting there, the wife noticed, well, see those people coming out? They were here when we first got here in the morning. I was like, all right, I don't think we're not going to see any doctor. Just let's wait it out. My patience is almost nil, but again, I got to remember, I'm in the Philippines where things are done different. We waited and waited, boom, brownout. It came back on. Okay, that only lasted about a minute. Click, brownout again. Only lasted about a minute. There was some raining outside, and I'm like, okay, we're not going to see the doctor. There's going to be a brownout, and he's not going to be here. All of a sudden, a doctor walks by. I guess the assistant walks with him, and the wife says, that's the doctor you're going to see. I said, are you sure? They didn't say anything to us. Yes. So as we go into the office where he's at, guess what happens? Brownout. All right, 2-3 minutes goes by. He's looking to see where he could go to, because there's no window in his office there. Boom, the power comes on. So he comes back. We go in there, and I explain to him what happened with my ear. And he took a look in it there, and he says, yes, it's plugged up. He tried cleaning it out, tried flushing it. And he said, okay, I'm going to give you some drops to put in it there. You put them in your ear, you hold them in there for a while, make sure the liquid or the medicine gets within the ear and loosens up the wax, what's in there. And he says, do that 2 or 3 times, and if it's not better, come see me Monday. Okay, we'll see what happens. So Saturday night, I put the stuff in. I was tired. I laid down, put it in my ear. My wife put it in my ear. I kind of held my ear over it, kind of let it stay in there for a while, and I guess I fell asleep. About an hour later, I woke up, and I'm still doing this, and I'm like, okay, tilt the head over. The medicine comes out. I'll wipe it up. So I sleep. In the morning, wake up, and go have breakfast. The wife is asking, how's your ear? And I said, I don't know. After breakfast, I'm going to go up and try and flush it out and see what happens. If not, I'll put the stuff in again and go from there. Get upstairs. Like I said, I've done it before, tried flushing it. And so squirt it in, and all of a sudden I hear pop, and it just I knew that freed it up. Well, I had it there. I got some more sodium, saline solution. I would call it sodium chloride now. I got more saline solution, squirted it in, did a couple more times, yelled for the wife to come up there, and it cleared it. Because I knew. As soon as my ear opened up, I could hear again, and there was a little water in there. Shook my head, and it came out. And so the wife's there looking, and there's chunks on the floor. I mean, big pieces of wax on the floor, on the table, rather on the counter, the sink counter. And I was saying, look, it's almost about the size of a candle. You could put this stuff together, but my ear is clean. This is some of the things you have to think about when you're coming over here permanently. There are a bunch of channels out there that the medical care, depending on where you are, is a lot different. If you have major medical issues, don't come. Come for vacation and go home. I'm looking at permanently moving over here. This year's been kind of put off. We were going to do it this year, but things had happened, and so we're just kind of putting it off to the side for right now. I'm facing the wrong way at this camera, I guess. No, I'm facing the right way. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens, and then we're going to go from there. There's some things we want to get together for the house and so forth, but do your research before coming over here. Again, know where the hospital is, what the hospitals are, where the hospitals are, what they can do for you. Where we're at here in Barangan, it's, they can do some surgeries and so forth, but if not, you're going to have to go down to Tacloban, which is about 3-4 hours away. Then from there, you're going to have to go to Manila. It's definitely not what you would expect. If you come over here, come for vacation. Again, do your research. Come for a couple of weeks, a month or two, but just don't pack up, hey, I'm going and I'm going to spend $800 a month. I'm going to have a place and this and that. There's a couple of channels out there that say you can do that, but you're going to be living on Filipino food. If you're used to American standards or Canadian standards, you're going to have to make an adjustment. I know already I'm going to have to make some adjustments. I've been coming here since 2007, 2008 when I met my wife. Thanks to a friend, Freddie. I'll put his mention in here because of him. I'm in this predicament, but that's not how it is. It's definitely different. And again, do your research. I'll give a couple of channels are Philippine Information Channel, Steve Johnson. There's another one that's good. You could look at Filipino Antics, Heidi and George. There's another one. Let me think of a couple of who they are that I've gone to that are pretty good. For life around the area and what to do and places to see, there's Kumander Daot. He's an English guy that's living here in the States, and he travels throughout. So it's a good travel blog if you want to look at that. Another person living here in the States, not here in the States, here in the Philippines, and has been here for a good number of years, is Becoming Filipino, which is Kulas, and he just recently got married to his wife. So Kulas and Tareen, congratulations. And again, do your research ahead of time. There's another one, Paul in the Philippines, which is Old Dog New Tricks, down in Davao area, or Siargao, I think it is what's his name there? Sunshine's Shoulders, Calvin. And again, everybody's going to have something different to say. And there are a lot of channels. Go to the channels, research it, go to the Philippine websites, go to the Philippine Retirement Authority if you want to be here. There's the SRRV visa, which is really good if you're a veteran. an honorably discharged veteran, you have very limited money you have to put down. There is VA here, but it's just like a small clinic. There's some they do. A friend of mine, again, Freddie, he would know more about that, but he doesn't get on here, and who knows if he'll ever. Maybe one day I'll talk him into getting on this channel. Again, we're not doing this for monetary reasons. We're not doing this for money. Usually when I go places, I take a ton of pictures, but they're mine. I keep them hidden away, in a box, and that's how it's been. Now I can put it out there so I can let everybody see. And that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be some personal life that we're going to be going through, fixing up the house. The house was built about a year ago, and this is the retirement one. We do have family staying here at the meantime. I'll show you the water in a second there. Matter of fact, I can do that now. So you can see this is the balcony, and this is what I'm going to be waking up to. And again, it's a video diary. They call it a vlog. It's mine. It's for the kids to enjoy, to see what I'm doing, making sure I'm alive, family to see, because I do have cousins and nephews that are interested in what it's like here, and that's what it's going to be. You can hear the chickens. That's one thing you got to get used to. Internet service, you can get internet service there. There are Wi-Fi, Globe and Smart. I don't know exactly 100% how it works. When we are here permanently, we are going to get Starlink, so I can go at least get on the internet and post this a little quicker. This one will probably be posted when I get home. It's different. No cell phones. Don't want a cell phone. Don't want the hassles. We're out in the province. We're in between. We're close to a town called Lorente, just south of Lorente. The wife's family's grown up here, so right now, that's how it is. This is how we're doing. Surviving, and again, getting over Montezuma's revenge, or Mount Pinatubo's revenge. Don't know where that came in. Usually I get sick after I leave here because I start eating American standards food. And hey, till next time, till next post, everybody be good, take care of yourselves. Oh, another one. There's an old guy, Brett's World. He's an older guy down, I forgot where he's at there, but it's called Brett's World, and he does a daily post. It's something else. So, hit up Brett's World there. And again, do your research. It's up to you. If you want to enjoy yourself, you got to do the research ahead of time. If you want to come here and live on the beach, yeah. The visas are kind of changing somewhat, but not yet. Again, stay informed, and you'll have a good time. Till then, thanks, guys. Take care.